Welcome, everybody. This is a little transmission about soul surgery, quantum transfiguration work. And I'm Victoria Padma Khandro. And yeah, I'm just going to explain a little bit about what's going on at the moment. So I'm making this in 2023. And I think we are all deeply experiencing a quickening. And I really feel that the reason why many of us feel we're here, which is to help to see in a new golden age on this planet, is really upon us. And a lot of practitioners have made very big breakthroughs in their own healing journeys. But many people find that there's still residues around that are obstacles that prevent them from stepping into their highest dharma. And I'm here having had a very interesting batch of life experiences and being very grateful to have studied with many amazing teachers all around the world and spent a lot of time with Indigenous tribes, and to be a student of Khentrul Rinpoche, who's a vanguard of helping us to understand the conditions to work towards to create a golden age, hopefully by 2033. So I've been working with many different healing arts for about 25 years. And I'm now feeling happy to say a little bit more about the depth of things that are taking place, because I have always had a bit of healthy analysis within the work that I do. And when I first did Reiki 2, I really wanted to see, is distance healing really working, or is this my own subjectivity? And I did that. And I've done this also with the quantum modalities I work with. So I've also had a long time experience with working with plant medicines and altered states of consciousness. And now I feel ready to present to the outer world on the depth of work that can take place when we create a convergence point between all of these. And this has been through years of apprenticeship with many modalities. So within the quantum transfiguration work that I'm doing, I'm building upon 10 years of training in quantum healings and 7 years of pioneering my own modality, not mine, but coining the word quantum transfiguration, which is really about transmuting energy, but also creating transmission states and space in the system for higher codes, for our higher dharma to come through. And I've been teaching this modality for several years now. I now have a very proficient group of level 2s who are now ready as practitioners to take higher steps themselves. And what's happening for me also is that the depth of the work that takes place in sessions is intensifying. And I'm very honored to have a lot of very adept people come to me who know themselves pretty well and have been on very deep journeys in their lives, and sometimes people just need one really deep session. And I guess what I'm experiencing, and I'm not the person who first stated it like this, but when I was doing a quantum session with a group one time in Mexico, people there who worked serving ayahuasca said, this is as strong as ayahuasca, and we're here. It's just in 1 hour we're doing this. And that was about 5 years ago. And now it's going deeper. And so I do feel that by understanding a lot about natural law and dharma and karma, that I'm able to help a person to tune in to the lessons that they've got from their karmic journey in this life. And I can also find this in a person's charts. I work with 3 astrological systems at the moment, and this helps to triangulate and 0 point karmic energies in somebody's chart, and to help people to work towards their higher dharma and to see where they might be a little bit off course, okay? And to help them with the timelines. And also by knowing that, by understanding that, when a person comes to awareness, we're able to clear on a deeper level because they understand the fractal of why that karma has been in their timeline. And we can open up a multidimensional space that goes across the timelines for someone. And this is something that I treat with a lot of reverence, and I have had healthy caution about this because it's taken me many years of working with many realms and guides and not talking too much about that in public, but I now feel confident with the level of decree that I have with certain realms, and I align these very much with Buddha Dharma and natural law principles that have been taught to me by many different indigenous tribes and wisdom keepers. And so I believe that the framework is safe, and we have tested and worked with hundreds of people. And I also have a lot of training up to doctorate level in trauma-informed modalities and research and theory. And therefore, what seems to happen is very similar to when we're working with very high-end trauma modalities, but it's also taking place on a soul level, which is why it's called soul surgery. And many people get flashbacks to past lives. Many people get flashbacks like a rewind on an old videotape or something that's showing them parts of their timeline, and just purging that. And people are feeling very light after the sessions and ready to embrace their future and their higher path. So essentially, a person is no longer defined by their karma, but by understanding their karma, me holding space for them, which draws upon my many years of counseling training and psychotherapeutic training. I'm not into, how would I say, trying to do a shaman show, but my work is very much to hold transmission states and to hold sacred mirroring for a client to find their own realizations. And for me, as the witness, to help that come into fruition using the quantum access to many, many different realms. And yeah, I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to share this. And it all comes in a timeline where I'm also writing a book about how we can enter into new golden age and become Shambhala warriors. And these quantum modalities are going to be very important. I truly believe many of us have come here to end this indentured element of human existence that has these heavy burdens that I'm so grateful to our ancestors for holding those. But it comes to us now, and we have this beautiful opportunity now with so many masters from different lineages making their teachings available. And I'm so grateful to Khentrul Rinpoche and all my teachers who've helped me to put these things together so that I can understand how it lines up with sacred law and to teach other people the workings of that. So we create a very safe, ethical space, but the space is deep. And I like to work with a client building things up to the deep session. So some people may need mentoring or trauma-informed work. Some people may need astrology. Some people I already know, and we're able to go straight into a session with just a few ping pongs between audio, information, or bullet points. And that opens up something on a soul level when we start to dance together. And my job is just really to work with the many realms that have been opened up to me through my many years of studying and being on a very deep, deep path with the University of Life. And yeah, if this would interest you, please do get in touch. We are, at this moment, we are offering the work for a lot less than what it entails for our own bodies to do this. When we do a session with someone, we often have to rest for the rest of the day. But we also know that we are more than just this body, and we want to serve you. But we will soon be raising the prices because there are a lot of people, a lot more junior to us, charging very silly prices that are not in relationship to what a great psychotherapist might be offering who's got 30 years of experience. But we have to honor how great the outcomes are of the work that we're doing. We also need to assess if we're going to be a good match. And some of you may be just new in your journey, and you may benefit from small packages with us around trauma or working with one of our other practitioners before you do the session with me, okay? And we have a team of trained professionals within the mental health care system who are highly trained in ethics and in doing kind of spiritual triage. So it may not be that you work with me immediately to do this work, because you may have to line it up. Sometimes you will have karmic blockages that mean you're not ready for it, but we are here But you may sometimes find that it's not easy to find your session, to get it, because there is maybe work you have to do to make you ready for that. We do a lot of deep work. We're in service to this, and we put our bodies and our consciousness to great work. And it's taken a long time to train to be robust enough to do these pieces of work and to keep our fields strong throughout. But this is not just about us fixing you. And sometimes we will give tough love, because this is what's needed to tame the ego and to help to create somebody who is really going to step forward as a Shambhala warrior. So please do get in touch and see what Dharma Stars has to offer. And if you would like to start to line up for some deep soul surgery work, then please, our door is open, but we do have prerequisites and ways of vetting people and making sure that it's a good fit for everybody. But if this is calling to your soul, I'm sure at some point we are to work together. So I rejoice in that, and I look forward to that whenever it may be. And thank you for listening. And please do get in touch with Dharma Stars. We have a lot of offerings, both front of house and behind the scenes, especially for our more committed students. And we're very excited. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Ciao, ciao.